ライオン神エスカノール様だ。震えるさ。
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Critic Alex, and today we are finally hitting 2 million account box CC. Bada bing, bada boom. It feels like not that long ago since I hit 1 million, or actually it was a 999,999 account combat class, but now we have crept up quickly to 2 million CC. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking, listen, Critic Alex, it's not really a big achievement. Just throw money at the game. Yes, I have spent money. I've spent approximately $1,500 on this game, so I am by no means saying that this is achievable, free to play at this level. Or I'm not saying that you can. I mean, you can get this eventually free to play. It's just gonna take longer. But what I am saying is that for those of you that want to do it now at any level, not just 2 million. 2 million right now is the highest level you can get to for the buff list. There's no buff beyond 2 million, I believe. So that's why I'm aiming for 2 million. There will eventually be higher buffs that will be introduced in the future. You know, 2.25 million, 2.5 million, 2.75, and then 3 million. I believe there's at least 3 million on JP right now for a 9 or 10% increase to HP. And this is huge because this applies to all content, including PvP. So, you know, rather than having whatever, it's only a 1% buff, but it's a 1% buff. So all of those moments where I barely died, I could have hung on, right? And so on and so forth. So that's the reason why I wanted to push the 2 million combat class to get this reward. But the tips and advice I'm about to give you right now, you can use that for any other tier that you're in. So even if you're a new player and you're at 400,000 CC, you can use my tips and my advice to push to 500,000 right now, or in the next couple weeks, or maybe in a month from now, or 750,000 or a million, or whatever tier it is that you're aiming for. Now, the reason why I'm doing it now, this is the really important part. The reason why I'm doing it now is if you take a look here, every single one, all of my characters have equipped at least one set of gear. They're all wearing I think they're all wearing 5 pieces of gear. And then some of them are wearing 6 pieces of gear because I have extra runes. Some of them don't have runes, but every character has at least one set of 4 plus, you know, a lot of them have 5, and then I think most of them have 5, and then some of them have 6 pieces. So this is really where a lot of my CC is coming from. And so you're saying, okay, well, Alex, I'm not going to spend all this energy farming gear. It's not even half stamina. Well, the reason why I'm farming all this gear is because I'm going to be using it for the salvage event. And there actually will be a time during the salvage event coming soon, because the salvage event is on until like the end of June, basically. But there will be a time during the salvage event where the free stages are half stamina. So you could take advantage of that and you could start farming up. You may not be able to farm as much as I did necessarily, because I pushed from basically 1.5 million to 2 million CC. But I added about, just in case you're wondering, for the level of characters, for the number of characters that I have, which is basically every character minus 2, giving all of the extra ones gear that didn't already have gear, and I had about 12 gear sets made. So giving all other characters besides those 12 full gear, that bumped me about 200,000 on CC. So you can sort of use that as a way to gauge where you're at. If you're at 1.3 and you're trying to get to 1.5, maybe you can do it. Obviously, it's gonna make a big difference how many characters you've unlocked. If that's a huge thing, how many characters you've UR'd, you've limit broken, you've awakened to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars, cosmetics. Of course, all of those things are going to matter, and that's going to you know, give you a higher or lower chance. It's basically gonna be your ceiling, right? If you have fewer characters, you have less chance to get to 2 million, right? If I was missing characters, for every character I'm missing, I would lose like 15k CC, because if we go in here, even though Ruin's not that good, he's at 19k, right? Just sitting here, level 60 with some goofy SR gear that I +1 because I'm gonna salvage it, and 5-star awakened with his unique unlocked, because the unique adds to the CC as well. So yeah, for every character that you're missing, you're losing like 15 to 20k CC. So obviously, if you're missing a lot of characters, 2 million is not going to be feasible for you. But like I said, aim for whatever it is that you can aim for, right? In some cases, it's a 1% jump in stats, so that could be huge for you, and you can synergize it with what's happening right now, which is the salvage up event. So rather than getting your gear +5ing the SSR gear, +1ing the SR gear, and then salvaging it right away, consider storing it, you know, equipping it to your characters, because once it's equipped to your characters, it doesn't take up room in your storage. And then, you know, just wait until the day before the event. Like, look at all this gear. Look at this. This is bonkers, right? I have almost 400, I have over 450 pieces of equipment equipped, right? So you can do that to artificially inflate your CC and then salvage it at the end on the last day of the event, because it doesn't matter if your combat. I'm pretty sure if your CC buff goes lower than 2 million, you still keep. I really hope. I'm almost 100% sure that we're gonna find out in a second. Anyways, so yeah, that is my first tip to you, is to combine this strategy of giving every character gear to bump up your account CC for the HP bonus. Do that during a salvage up event. Even better if you can do it during a salvage up event and during a free stage half stamina event. But I'll take what I can get. The salvage events are much more rare, by the way. Global is 3.5 months old. We've had 2 salvage events. So it seems like the salvage events are coming every like 6 weeks. So it's going to be a long time before we see another one. So keep that in mind. But yeah, definitely try to do it during a salvage event, or maybe start doing it before a salvage event and sort of ramp up into it. And don't sell the gear. Don't salvage the gear before that. Never sell gear, but I mean, don't salvage it. Another tip I have for you is to farm HP defense gear. Now, I didn't do this at first because I was kind of dumb, but then I realized that HP defense gear will give you more stats, right? Because you're getting that 20%, sorry, not more stats. It'll give you more HP. And by giving you more HP, it will give you more CC, because HP is just the highest number, right? You get 5,000 HP here. Well, this one's sort of inflated, but okay, let's just find one that has regular. You get whatever, 5,800 here, and you get, so you know, you're getting almost 8,000 HP, whereas attack you get, you know, not even 1,000, right? So that 20% HP is 20% of 8,000, which is way more than whatever 20% of 20% attack would be for whatever this is, which is like whatever 820, right? 830. So definitely go for HP sets or HP defense sets. HP defense would be, of course, the most ideal and the most efficient, but that would be annoying because you'd have to farm HP and defense sets, and you'd have to get a bunch of either HP or defense runes. But yeah, definitely farm the HP SSR mission. What I'm talking about is this one. I started doing I was doing the attack one, but I switched over to doing the HP one. You can actually see that I've queued up on it now. It's right over here, to grow stronger, right? So you just farm this gear, +5 it, and then equip it to characters, and then just make sets. And so when you go and look here, you can count the number of, you know, HP sets. So these are attack, but then we've got HP, right? Every time you just see the heart by itself, those are just HP sets that I gave them that from farming, right? Melee, Gil Thunder, Griamore, Jericho, you know, Merlin and Alione and Twigo. So yeah, that's my tip for you. My other tip for you, and this is how we're actually going to hit this last 8,000. So you're looking at this now and you're thinking, well, Alex, you're not at 2 million yet. You're not going to be spending your diamonds for these characters. And every character has gear. So what are you going to do? Are you going to awaken characters? Are you going to limit break them? No, I'm not going to. A lot of these characters, like I said, because of the farming, they're still missing the runes. And I just haven't been lucky enough to get that many runes from death matches, from the boss, sorry, not death matches, the boss battles before the death matches. So I'm not only going to be equipping runes now, so you can see, well, we got to find characters first that don't have runes equipped, and then equip them. Because even if it is just, you know, a regular rune here, right, you equip that, you're adding to your HP, then we go back out, and now we look, and I'm up to 199269, right? And so you just basically do that. And so if you run out of runes, you basically have 2 options. I should actually +1 that if I have enough stones. I'm actually really low on stones because I've been doing this. So if you have the runes, you can definitely do this yourself. If you don't have the runes, my advice to you, if you're desperate and if the event is ending soon, you can just buy them. It's not, or can you buy the runes? Maybe you can't. Maybe the only option is to farm them. I should double check that. Okay, let me see where we're at here now. We should be at 193 at least. Okay, 19325. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you can buy them. And so you just go over to one of the towns, and it's not very efficient, obviously. But this is Post Town Tulla Chapter 3. So, oh yeah, you know what? That is HP. That's okay. We're gonna go here to the defense one. It's Dalmali. And it would obviously help if you knew which sets you have more of in terms of one piece missing, because then you could prioritize that rune, whether it's attack or defense or HP. But I do believe, maybe I'm wrong, I haven't done this in so long, I haven't bought gear in so long. You buy gear as like a total noob player when you're first starting out, but then you never ever buy gear again, and you never buy anything above rare anyways, right? But let me see here. Maybe you can't. Maybe I was dreaming. No, you definitely can. Okay, so I wasn't dreaming. So yeah, it's really expensive to buy, so you wouldn't want to do this. But if you were desperate, right? I'm really desperate to get that last 8,000 CC, and I don't really have a lot of other options besides awakening characters, limit breaking them, and ultimately, you know, the SSR pendants or the you know, the limit breaking materials that I'm going to be using are more worthwhile. The awakening materials, the chalices, are more valuable to me than the gold. The gold is nice, but you know, it's not going to, especially with 68 million gold, I'm not going to be destroying. You know, actually, you know what? I think I might have already donated. No, maybe not. Okay. And so what you can do as an additional bonus here is you can beat the death match. Either your own or someone that invites you. You can beat the deathmatch for whatever town it is that you need to get extra runes for, and you can do this. Now, again, I'm not saying that this is a good idea that you should do regularly, but I'm saying if you are desperate to push your CC up to get that account CC bonus, and you don't want to wait. In my case, I'm just very impatient. Obviously, it's 250,000 gold. It's very expensive, but this way I can boost up my CC. And then I can still salvage this and get something back for it and not completely waste my my gold here. But let's see now. It's probably not even going to push me that much higher. We may have to go in and individually enhance gear that we have here sitting around that hasn't been enhanced. But we just need to find, yeah, so Lilia needs one, for example, here. And I'm never going to use this gear anyways. You know, I'm past the point of using rare gear. Unless it's something like pierce rate specifically. Okay, we crashed. Okay, so I guess the crash was a sign that I was sort of waffling on for too long. So I went ahead and just equipped all of the gear, the runes that I had purchased. I left one. I also swapped around a couple of characters like Dreyfus, who had a bunch of common gear for some reason. So I just swapped it for rare, for SSR and SR pieces, just to give a little bit more stats and just to give that HP bump, because he had like attack, defense gear here. So we're just going to show this last one here because I'm at 1999917. So we're going to find out 9999. We're going to find out here, and we're going to see what happens when we equip this last rune that we have. Alioni! It had to be the Alioni. Wait, hang on. No, I was gonna meme with Elaine, but no, it's fine. So let's go ahead and check here. Bada bing, bada boom! 2,170,000, and we could actually tweak that to get to 2 million exactamundo. But here we go. We're gonna click here. The game's gonna be like, hey, good job, you big smelly thick whale. Why smelly though? You big blubbery whale, congratulations. And I can be like, okay, thank you. So now we have an extra 1%. Very, very cool. I don't think the 1% shows up in your box CC, because otherwise my box CC would just skyrocket again, because that 1% with all of these HP sets would actually be a lot of HP. And then therefore a lot of CC. So I don't think it actually shows up in that sense. I think it applies when you go into battle. But let's go now and unequip one of these, and let's see what happens. Well, okay. We're gonna drop down now. And yeah, we still have it applied. Sick! So, awesome. I'm really happy that I was able to do this. It was actually a pretty painful and grind, and I'm actually only half done now, but I wanted to make this video. Now what I have to do... You shouldn't pity me. Now what I have to do is unequip all of this gear. Now that I've hit the milestone and I'm done. Now I have to equip. I have to go and scan all this gear and make sure that it's gear that I want to salvage. And I have to unequip all of it. And I have to make another follow-up video where we salvage all of this gear, including over 100 pieces. I know that Seaton did like whatever. Seaton did 200 pieces of SSR gear. Whatever. Okay, we can't all be as blubbery as he is. But yeah, I'm going. Damn it. I'm gonna go. Wait. What? You can't even unequip if. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're gonna have to figure out a different strategy then. I'm gonna have to unequip all this gear and salvage it, so you guys can see what it looks like to salvage 100 pieces of SSR gear. And if you haven't seen Seaton's video on salvaging 200 pieces of SSR gear, go and check that out. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Hopefully these tips have been helpful for you to get your box CC up, so that you can get a higher HP bonus for PvP and other game modes, training cave, etc. Thanks for watching again, like I said before, like 2 seconds ago, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.